Hey guys, welcome back to Salem the Crafting MMO, and in this video we're gonna be talking about smelting your ores and actually getting some metal going. And this is actually something that's not really covered in the wiki well, it's not very clear exactly how things are going. So I'm gonna show you in this video how to actually smelt your ores. If I bring up my inventory here, you're gonna see I've got these bits of iron ore from previous mining videos, and I'm gonna need a bunch of coal as well. So there's a few things that we do need to prepare first of all. So since we have this coal going, I'm gonna go collect 15 pieces of coal. Now here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go, 15 pieces of coal. And then we need to go ahead and get about 12 or 13 bits of lime. So I've got this lime boulder over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and start chipping stone. Here we go. Let's get one. We'll get 12 of these, I think. 3, 4, 5. And the reason why we need to get these materials is because these need to go in the smelter. Now there is a certain ratio. It's basically 1-to-1 ratio. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, there we go. We got 12 bits of lime. So now I'm gonna head on over to my village's public smelter so I can actually show you how this smelting actually works. And I'm gonna get a bit more iron ore as well. So let's go ahead and walk on over to the smelter. Alright, here we are at the mine and the public smelter. So let's have a look at this ore smelter right here. So it's just sort of got a big empty space and a a bar to fill up here. So what's that gonna be for? Well, first of all, let's fill it up with all the coal that we need, all this charcoal. I'm gonna left click on one piece, hold down shift and right click onto the smelter. And you have to fill it up to maximum. And that takes 15 bits of coal. So there we go, that is now filled up. And then we're gonna fill it in with lime. So I'm gonna put all my lime in here, and this is gonna be, it should be 12 or 13 units because there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 slots inside. And it should be as close as possible to 1 lime, 1 ore. Okay, so I could put in my ore here. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 bits of ore there. So I'm gonna go down into the mine here. Let's drop on down. And I'm gonna chip off, I had 6, I need 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 bits of ore. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh, that boulder finished, so there's 3. Let's chip a bit more iron ore out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. So now I'm gonna hop on up back to the smelter, and I'm going to fill the rest of this smelter with the iron ore. And that's how you set up your smelter. Half lime, half iron ore, and filled with 15 units of coal. And now the smelter is ready to go. We could use a tinder drill. Alternatively, we could use a torch. So let me go ahead and try use a tinder drill and see if it works here. Using a lit torch, of course, is a guaranteed flame, but if possible, tinder drills are pretty easy to make. If you have some on hand, no need to waste the fuel on your torch. And there we go. The smelter is now smelting, and at this point, the smelter itself, you cannot interact with it at all. It's just sort of a, it's burning away. And this is going to take 40 minutes, 40 minutes to actually complete this burn. And at the end of that, you'll have some bars of iron in there. Now, it's not just, you're not just gonna get 12 or 13 bars of iron. That's gonna be way too much. The way it works is, let me go grab one more bit of ore here, just for illustration purposes. All right, here we go. Let's grab one more ore. Now, the way ore works is not that one ore is going to be 1 bar of iron. It's gonna sort of, squeeze the ore out of the rock, and after a number of bits of ore, you'll get 1 bar of iron. So for each time you run the smelter at full capacity, you'll get either 2 or 3 bars of iron. So that doesn't sound like a lot, but honestly, it wasn't that much work collecting all the resources. You could easily go again. The only difficult part is that you actually have to wait 40 minutes for it to smelt. Now, what happens to all the rocks that don't get turned into bars of iron? Well, you end up with this dross stuff. Now, this dross stuff is a rock. You could use it in place of a stone in a wall, I'm pretty sure, and various other things. But it's also a pretty decent fertilizer. So let me head back to my fields now and actually show you how to use it as a fertilizer. Alright, here we are at a couple of my cotton fields, so let's go ahead and try use this dross as a fertilizer. I'm going to pick it up and use it on this field, and it just gives speed 100%, no downsides. So you can actually just highly increase the speed of your fields by doing this. So once you get into this ore smelting, your agriculture can actually boost up a lot as well. You can see here by adding in 1 bit of dross, it's actually adding 100%, so it's doubling the speed. If I add in a second one, it's another 66%. So it's a great fertilizer just to increase the speed. You might as well use it. So this dross is not wasted material. It's perfect for fertilizing your fields. So that's very, very good. Now, when it comes to actually producing those bars of iron, the reason why we're producing them is actually so we can start crafting metal things, which we'll get into once we got a couple of bars of iron. So I'm gonna wait another, well, about 40 minutes for the smelter to finish smelting, and then we can see what we've got. Alright, we're back at the smelter 40 minutes later. Now let's have a look inside. You can see the smoke has stopped, so let's have a quick look. And there we go, we've got, well, 2 bars of iron and all of this dross. So let's take this dross first. It's more fertilizer and stones if I want to use my slingshot or something like that. Now, these bars of pig iron, you have to be careful, they weigh a lot. You can see right now I'm carrying 22.71. I'm going to pick one up, and it goes to 27.71. So that's quite a lot, 27.71 to 32, so just 2 bars of iron and I'm already sort of overweight here. So these bars of iron are very, very useful for creating various things, because if we go into craft tools, you can see maybe if you want to make a butcher's knife, you're going to need this knife blade, which you can see I've already made a butcher's knife and a knife blade here. But if we see how to make a knife blade, you're going to need to use 1 bar of pig iron, which you do need to use an anvil to do these things. So let me see if we can actually look at where would it be? Oh, there it is. I did actually find the anvil. It's under buildings, tools and utilities, anvil. So here we go. To build an anvil, it's gonna take 5 bars of pig iron. So you should be able to produce that soon enough. But once you actually get an anvil, there's actually an anvil down here in the mine. So let me head down there. And if you see here, there we go, an anvil. An anvil is just another tool that is used like anything else. You just sort of right-click it and you are considered using it. So once you do that, you're going to be able to craft various things from knife blades to, let's see, well, metal tools, of course. Let's see, keys and locks. These are definitely handy. You can see to produce a key. What do you need to produce a key, actually? You need a bar of pig iron, so you can now do keys and locks, which is something that we will get into, and various other metalworking things. So that's going to be very, very handy. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up turning ore into metal. And remember, keep the lime and ore at equal pace, and generally, as the ore leaks out, you'll get 2 to 3 bars, and the reason is because the metal leaking out will sort of, there's a hidden sort of bar that's filling up of how much metal is coming out of the ore. So it's 2 this time, but the next time I fill it up, it might have some leftover metal from the previous smelting, and I might get 3 bars in the next one, which has happened before. Alright, so remember, if you would like to support the channel and look up the game, there's a referral link in the description box down below. If you create an account using that and buy stuff from the store, well, I get a cut of that. That's how referral links work. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up Smelting. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.